you can hear, Scott is working over there. Although I don't know why he's working over there when we need to work over in this area. But I'm just waiting for him to get done with the loud thing so I can talk to him. This area here is where I'm going to mow today and start working on getting my garden area cleared up. The area where Scott is working, we're going to make that an extended parking area. That's going to be where our wood pile is. And here he comes. Now we can talk to him. So what's going over there?
Cordwood.
And an extended parking area?
Yes. Yeah, always.
I didn't even have it on.
What?
Over here is where our cordwood's going to be stored, and it's going to be an extended parking area. And that's where our tractor's parked. I'm going to take the lawnmower and see what I can get mowed down over here. Then we'll see what the ground looks like underneath to see, you know, because you can see here how there's some ruts. They're not actually too bad. They're not as deep as some of the ones in the back. But at least we can see what we have to deal with, you know, to see if I can just start throwing some cardboard down and putting wood chips over it, or if we need to do further messing around with the land. We're also gonna get a lot of that brush cleared out, and some of those trees cut down too, the little ones. Or I may use some for fence posts too, so we'll see. But that's what we're working on today. Move you a little closer. It's too wet over here for the lawnmower anyway. My boots were sinking. It's all, whoa, like that there. And it looks like it's surface, but it's not. It's pretty deep. So it's too soon for the lawnmower. It's pretty wet over here too. And the thing is, we're supposed to get like 2 inches of rain over the weekend. I mean, today we're not supposed to get any rain, so that's cool, but tomorrow and Sunday, we could be getting up to 2 inches, which means that our property is going to be a while before we can really work on it. But I'm going to do what I can now with the mower, and we'll go from there. In August, and now it's grass. Kind of cool. It's going to be gardened, so. Let's check the mailbox. You can see in the driveway. That's pretty much what that looks like in there too. We basically have a pond over here. If you can see that strip of green in between all the overgrowth, that's where our electric line is. So we want to, actually our cable line's in there too. We want to dry this up over here. Hello, Mr. Toad or Mr. Frog. Oh, I see him. I think he noticed that I saw him. He's in the water, like in the middle. He's very teeny. Hi, Peeper. So I think what I'm going to do is once we get that area, a good nice size area cleaned up, which I pretty much have, I'm going to put some cardboard down and we'll take a look at our wood chips that have been sitting here all winter since last fall. Sorry, I know it's a bit shaky. I've got the wind fighting me too.
Digging for worms?
Nah, just checking to see how nice the compost is so I can put it. We're going to start gardens over there, so put the cardboard down and lay it on top of it.
Yeah, it's going to be that time for long.
Well, we're trying to get around going, but it's wet.
Oh, yeah. I'll call for another couple inches tomorrow in this Sunday. Yeah, man, this winter only lasts, what, 7 months? I mean,
We're going to go from winter to summer.
Enough.
Yeah. I agree. Mail. I'll be right back. So the wind is threatening to knock my tripod over. I don't have anywhere to connect it, but I'm going to take the phone off. Alright. So yeah, so this is, look at how nice that is. That'll be a good start. Get some cardboard down. And look at, I've got huge piles over here. So I think once Scott has cleared what he wants to clear, I'm gonna throw cardboard down and see if I can get the boys to get some. Ah! There goes my tripod. Cat's going next. I don't know. I'll have to find some boards to put the cardboard on, or put on the cardboard. That's our Scott fills this box up over at the mill with salt or firewood, and then they bring it over on the front loader. Look at the laundry blowing in the breeze. Okay, I'll be back later. Well, come on, talk. He's camera shy. Come on.
I gotta do it.
They must have some sense when I turn on the video camera.
You know, area are aware it is that they'll protect them, you know, keep them alive.
Yeah. I wonder if it sends out some kind of signal or something. Okay, so we got a bunch cleared today. I couldn't do much with the lawnmower, it's just too wet. and either the wheels were getting caught in the mud or the blades were getting caught in the mud, and I couldn't turn it around, so I had to drag it back. But I got a nice area cleared, and I went over there. Now that the sun's hitting the ground, it's actually starting to dry it up. I mean, if you walk on it, your feet still squish down into the mud, but it's a start. The only thing is, I mean, with us getting 2 inches of rain, but at least we have it somewhat started. So next week, if we have some clear days, I can come in with the cardboard and the wood chips and start laying things down. Yeah, we can't. I was going to do it today, but it's just too windy. It's just going to be too hard. So that's April for you. But all this that you see in front of you, the trees, all the brush, all of this is coming down. We're clearing up this whole area. And we'll be planting fruit trees. So these trees, a lot of them are diseased. So
abused.
Yeah, well, no, they had a there was a disease going around on the maples. Remember all the black spots on the leaves and stuff? Mm-hmm. All of these had that, and even the oaks had something. They had like what do you call it? The uplight, yeah. The powdery mildew kind of blight on them. Because when we were looking for trees to pick for the Christmas tree.
Hey, I saw a woolly bear over on the other side of the truck earlier.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Saw a woolly bear out.
But yeah, I mean, it's looking good. We'll at least get some sort of garden in this summer and keep working on the land. And hey, this is our forever home, so we got time. But I just want to make sure that we have fresh vegetables this summer. Probably won't have a whole lot of fruit, but at least some fresh vegetables. We do have blackberries, but we're taking a lot of the brambles down, so we'll leave the ones up in the front.
Yeah.
There's a big, although it's hard to get to anything because it's so big, but so this is what we've gotten done today. Scott's gonna put up my compost pile or heap over in the clearing beyond that pile of sticks there. There's a clearing over there, so that's where I'm going to set up my kitchen compost pile, and that way it's right next to the garden too, and then we can just take a lot of the grasses that we've mowed down and put it in the compost pile to start it. Leaves. There's lots of leaves. It's a beautiful day out. It's supposed to go up to 77, I think.
Yeah, I think so. That's what they were calling for.
If you look real close, I don't know if you can see it, but the trees are starting to bud.
There's buds on them.
Mm-hmm. So all the trees, once we get all this garbage cleared out.
Well, the willows are starting to leaf, it looks like.
Yeah, well that one is.
Yeah.
Once we get all this garbage cleared out, the trees that are on the tree line, we're gonna prune those up and clean them up too to help make them stronger. Because we get some serious winds here. And then anything that's, I mean, because a lot of this stuff is old too. Like this tree right in front, it's got a lot of gnarly, twisty, turny. I think that's an oak. That's a pin oak, I think. Yeah.
That's definitely an oak.
Yeah. So, and it's got branches coming from.
That's typical.
Like a.
Branches come way down.
Yeah, there's like branches that like a foot up. So it needs to be cleared or pruned up a bit. But hey, it's only April 13th.
Yeah.
Okay guys, I'm gonna go inside and make lunch, and I've got some hummus to make and some naan. Maybe I'll do a video of those. Talk to you later. Bye.